Anderson to kick off.
Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. To return it, Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 6-yard line.
This time Jackson will throw it. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's able to get this one all the way past the pickup of 25.
Ravens. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back. Check 37.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. The ball comes out, and the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover, but I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
To try again after the sack. Jackson eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
1st and 10.
That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on next points that they were thinking about.
He'll rifle this one deep right. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chase Claypool, 40 yards. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Ravens 0.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. This one caught by Davis.
Jackson.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
They are not ready.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Alvin Kamara, 52 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to let it go again. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
In this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Corey Davis, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up third down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And that is incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And Adams has it complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. These two teams all tied after one.
Score tied 7-7.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. On the move to his left. Incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Being chased out left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran James Harrison. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? Biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now they'll toss it to Bell running left. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and...
On second down, it's Bell. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 43-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Scrambling not particularly a Roethlisberger strong suit, but he does get the job done there and gets a first. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Quarter. 57, Mike 57. Hey, D-Lock, let's get in there.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. That is caught at the 7. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one goes for 24 yards.
All right, now, 230, 50.
A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10. At their own 12-yard
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I was
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Derwin James with a pick. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
First and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the interception, here's Jackson. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. From the gun, Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
At their own 40-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He's going to try and go deep again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And on the catch, it's Andre Johnson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, complete. It's Bell. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. This is Bell on the dump off. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
And a Steeler first down.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. The career leader in field goals made knocks that one through. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
This is taken at the 10. Accelerating, and off he goes. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Almost the full length of the field, a 90-yard punt return. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
Partner, the old rules about not fielding punts inside your own 10, those things are way out the window, aren't they?
Yeah, they say put your heels on the 10-yard line, but when you return it, maybe your coach doesn't say anything to you, right?
Yeah, I think a lot of